Fleet electrification, are you ready? There's several things I want to go over with today in no particular order. But I want to start with a basic foundation of asking you that simple question, are you ready? What is fleet electrification? Well, fleet electrification is no longer a future concept. This is something that's happening right now. It's evolving constantly, it's changing every day, and more people are jumping in on it. Whether you manage delivery vans, service vehicles, or a public transit fleet, the shift toward electric vehicles is accelerating. It's driven by sustainability goals. The shift is also occurring from government mandates and the simple economics of lowering operating costs. But here's the big question, is your fleet ready? Why would you want to electrify? So starting in the why, electric vehicles can significantly reduce fuel and maintenance costs. They help you meet regulatory targets, especially in states with zero emission mandates, which are occurring more and more across more states. And they help you to send a clear message that you are both committed to a cleaner and a more efficient future. But electrifying your fleet isn't as easy as swapping your current ICE vehicles for battery-powered vehicles. It requires a strategy. So what does readiness really mean when you're looking at electrifying your fleet? First thing we want to touch on is infrastructure. Do you have the electrical capacity in place to support charging of dozens, if not hundreds, of vehicles across your fleet? Have you explored smart charging options or the grants and incentives that are in place for you to electrify your fleet? Second is your vehicle selection. Which routes or vehicle types make the most sense to electrify first in your fleet? Are there even EVs available that meet your payload, range, and performance requirements? The third component we want to look at is operational planning. Can your current depot handle peak charging loads? What are your needs for AC versus DC charging? How will you monitor charging data performance? It's important to remember that electricity is a fuel just like any other and needs to be monitored and maintained just like any other fuel that you would use. Continuing on operational planning. This is truly where electrification either succeeds or ultimately fails. You need to ask yourself, do you have the space, the layout, and the grid access to support multiple chargers across your fleet? If not, then it might mean rethinking how traffic flow, scheduling, or even partnering with nearby facilities for shared infrastructure. Next is charging logistics. Will vehicles return to a central depot every night? Meaning, are they going to go back to the same location every night? Or will you need a mix of depot, public, and at-home charging to meet your required needs? How will you manage vehicle rotation to ensure uptime, especially if charging takes hours instead of your simple liquid fueling, which currently takes minutes? Are there certain vehicles in your fleet that require more uptime with less availability for plug-in time? This may mean that these vehicles require DC fast charging. Let's not forget data. So modern EVs and modern EV chargers that are out on the market that are being installed every day, they generate massive amounts of data and actionable insights for you to then use, from route efficiency and state of charge trends to idle time and energy usage. All of this is important data to capture. And integrating this data into your fleet management system helps optimize performance and lower your operating costs. Managing electricity as a fuel is crucial in your planning. Lastly, let's talk about a contingency plan. What happens during a power outage, a utility rate spike, or an unexpected charger downtime, which can and will inevitably occur? It's important that you consider backup energy sources such as load management software to make sure that your chargers are balanced and available when they are needed, or even mobile charging units or off-grid charging for added resilience in your fleet. Fleet electrification isn't just about vehicles and chargers. It's about redesigning operations that fit a new energy model. With the right planning, the transition doesn't just work, it works better than before.